Not really feeling too good today. But I have to get these messages out. I'm operating very, very low right now. I did a lot of prayer today. I woke up, I felt extremely good. Then I got a text message that just felt like $20:33 on the clock. 111, 112, 113, 114, 115. Felt very bamboozled. Last week I channeled that baby got the roots in her. And I was talking about my childhood, about how people, my family and stuff, didn't really, felt very invalidated. Part of the reason why I feel so sad today is because I'm getting memories that I forgot about. I wish wasn't real. Because it's making me not be able to look at my kids. Because of how little their bodies are. Think about how little my body was. And it makes me question why don't I remember? Is it because of memory? Is it because it was too traumatic? I don't think so. I think it's true. Because it's lethargic. I couldn't move. My daughter, she's 5, and I think, look at her body is. Look how his body is. That's something. Can you do it like that? Knight of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. So we got Knight of Wands. Eight of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. And then there's a lot of parents who have no choice. They don't truly understand the environment that they're putting their kids in when they have to go to work, especially when you're a single parent. Page of Swords. And then there's other parents put their kids in those environments so they can be attacked. Without their hand being in it. And so the illusion of oh, I know it's not your fault because you had to work, you had to take care of us. No. It was happening. Too much more for her not to have a hand in it. Well, I wanna get you, my baby. I'll never leave her. Oh, no. Loving you is ecstasy to me. Oh, then I remember talking to somebody. One of my loved ones. I'm talking to one of my loved ones a few years back about how some of the things that this man did when I was 8 years old. He was 16, I was 8. And he wasn't the only one. And it was back to back, it was constant. Um, the song, hold on, because it goes, the song is talking about Ecstasy by the Ohio Brothers. It's called Ecstasy, one of my favorite songs. Well, I wanna tell you about my baby, my baby. I'll never, never, never leave it, oh, leave it, no, no. Loving you is ecstasy to me. Oh, I never, never, never knew you not your love. I was 8 years old, a grown man fighting over me. And loved me. All that fire and desire and passion that I know now was taught out of those experiences. And when I finally had the courage to tell that to a loved one, my experience, because I was confronted at 8 years old by my abuser's grandmother, who was supposed to be watching me. One of my abusers, the main one, that would like inflict actual pain on me if I didn't do, right? And everybody knew what was happening. I'll never forget, she sat me down in front of him and she told me that I know that you've been messing with my grandson, and I'm not gonna tell your mother how you are such a fast little girl. I was 8 years old. And I remember all I could do was say, no, I can't stand. No, I'm not fast. I'm not fast. A few years ago, when I told one of my loved ones what happened, and she had told me that maybe you enjoyed that experience, even though the circumstances weren't the best. And that if it was a different century, then it would have been okay. And you guys probably would have been married. So the fact that you look for that same level of intimacy that you had with him in your experiences now, or even, it was just some fucked up shit. And I say all of this, and I'm putting myself out there and saying some of this right now to say that people can hear and be a witness and be a part of some of the most heinous crimes against other human beings and look that person in the face and try to warp the truth. Since I was a child, and I think what about the times that I don't remember. And the times that I don't remember have been coming up. Visions, seeing it, living in it, feeling it again. Or honestly feeling it for the first time, because I don't actually ever remember any other feeling except for numbness up until this past December when I started taking my Adderall medication. And then my Adderall medication, just a few weeks back, I know for a fact had been tampered with. That was not Adderall that I had taken. As of today, I don't smoke, I don't drink. Breaking. This one. I don't typically want to, I don't want to do readings when I'm down. I really don't. But isn't it the point of stopping me from doing readings? The point of me feeling so down is to stop me from doing readings and getting the truth out, getting my truth out. Even if that means like people have been denying my truth my whole fucking life and trying to fucking tell me that it's not that fucking bad. Somebody else has gone through worse than you. What you're going through is not that bad. The fact that you were fucking gang raped repeatedly as a little ass girl at 8 years old. Somebody's been worse than that. Somebody that fucking tells you that they're gonna kill your dad if you decide to tell. And it's 4 or 5 grown ass men. Women, other older children. My mom would just leave me there for 2 weeks at a fucking time. Wouldn't call. As a mother, I can't even imagine being away from my kids for longer than one fucking shift. And even that is fucking unbearable because I want to be home. I gotta know who's next to them. This fucking illusion of being overbearing and all that and being the mama bear that my mom was able to maintain for all these fucking years wasn't because I was being protected, because I was her child that she loved and had wanted to be saved. No, it was her protecting and keeping an eye on her motherfucking property, her moneymaker. So fucking easy to sit there and point the finger when I was a kid and talk about how you're lucky that, I don't do drugs like how your aunts do. You're lucky I don't just leave you and go with other men like this and like that. You're lucky that I'm not a prostitute like your other aunt and da 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 da. And the whole time you're selling your fucking child. You have a fucking black tongue and been using your black tongue to fucking take your child's memories. Do you understand? Since I've been taking fucking Adderall, how my body is motherfucking reliving? Because now I can actually get and settle and feel my body. Do you understand that? Do you understand that? I can't have sex without throwing up, and I couldn't fucking figure why. Since I've been taking Adderall. And it's because my body is literally like doing a factory reset, like a data hard drive retrieval of all of the fucking things that have been stored on it, in it. Oh, I haven't been wanting to do this because I don't know. I don't want to do tarot. I don't want to do this shit. I don't. Because I don't want to tell my story. I don't want to remember. I don't want to break things down. I'm fucking hearing stories and scenarios. I'm fucking seeing how I got in certain situations as a child, on why I was this fucking light. I don't know what the fuck is going on with this light. And I just feel like God is like forcing me just to like, you went through it so that you can tell it. And I'm like, this can't be my mama. This ain't my mama. That ain't my mom. I don't think that's my mama. We look alike, but that ain't my mama. Somebody else is my mama. People be I've been attacked and have people like be jealous of of things I could never understand. I don't even know why, you know what I'm saying? Like I already told y'all, like I don't like I truly believe that God has made me look this way, like this innocent or this pretty or whatever people perceive me as, this sort of innocence or this sort of elegance where it looks like I ain't never been through nothing, so that y'all can sit down long enough to listen. Shit ain't made up. This shit ain't made up. This shit ain't made up. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands. We got 5 of Wands. The 8 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords. Six of Swords. The Journey of Love Oracle, the 3 cards that I pulled was the Breaking, number 65, the Swan, 67, Gifts Received, 13. A lot of them conversations that is being had in private is some of the most fucked up shit. Like, these people really, truly, like, more than locked up. You know, I woke up this morning, I felt real good. I did a bunch of prayers. I did, you know, prayer for protection, you know, as above, so below. You know, I did prayer for my ancestors for guidance, and honestly, it wasn't even guidance. It was for gratitude. I found myself honestly going to the altar looking for a relationship with my ancestors. I really truly don't give a fuck about earthly ass shit, to be honest. Everything, all my abundance, you know, all the things that I've ever had when I had my business and I was making a hella buku's amount of money. You know, I didn't really give a fuck. Honestly, I felt like I was giving a lot of my money away. And I still don't regret it. Got my necessities, things that made me comfortable, and the rest of my money, I mean, I don't remember fucking it off. I just, oh, somebody needs $200 here, $500 there, $1,000 here. Family members coming to help me with my daycare, but I have to pay them hella money. Oh, well, you know, can you just make sure I get, can you pay me $18 an hour? This is in 2018. I've only had my business up. Like, I've only had my business up for like 6 months. I'm paying you and I'm also like and then like it's still not enough. So you're like, oh, I need money for this, I need money for that. Before you know it, I really had to close my business down because I was so depressed. Every day I was beating my fucking ass. Not only that, like, I'm running my business. It's 24/7. I just popped out of a baby, and like, you're running the streets, probably cheating on me. And here I am trying, you know, like literally a week before I kicked him out. I had the money for his fucking food truck. Because I was determined. I was like, I'm about to be on my 1-year anniversary of my business. And I'm going to gift you, baby, like, we're gonna do the food truck. Then I'm going to switch my fucking hours from 24/7, and I'm probably just going to work from 6:30 a.m. to like 4 or 5, and then we can have the food truck from 5:30 p.m. to 4 a.m. Don't even worry about it because I'm at home, so I really don't really need to sleep. I just popped out a fresh ass baby. Because I was dumb that I wanted to do that. I'm committed. I'm loyal to you. We're about to reach the next level. 7 years. 7 years. 7 years. 7 years. 7 years. And what I got out of that, I was rewarded with. My reward for my loyalty and love was an enemy. Motherfuckers talking about tarot card reader, and they're talking about, oh yeah, somebody out here is a star seed, somebody out here is a star. No, baby, this channel, this is when the alchemist speaks. And not no cute fairy tale shit when the alchemist is talking about you did everything you was supposed to do, you took the road less traveled. No. I took the road less traveled because if not, hey, I was about to say some wild ass shit. So I'm just gonna keep that to myself. But if not, I've been taking the road less traveled. And that is what I have been met with. On the road less traveled. Imagine what I would have been met with if I stayed trying to fucking be a fucking people pleaser. This extreme sense of submission. It's a fucking trauma response, you fucking dickhead. That's why I'm so fucking submissive. I don't know, y'all. I don't know if I'm even gonna post this. He going. You know, people look at me and they see it come up. 3355. I apologize for this being dark, but the reality is none of the readings are resonating for me. 3414. And these people everybody's talking as an outsider looking in and talking about how sad it is, how sad it is. How about let me just tell you what happened. The person that you guys are getting, y'all coming into our energy, and you get to see exactly how fucking evil all the people around us is. Fuck being a spectator, baby. I'm gonna bring you in here. I'm gonna tell you what I've been going through as the motherfucking alchemist. As I go through my dark night of the soul. That I didn't sign up for. I didn't even know. All these people, they sitting here, I want to be healed. I want to go to my healing journey. I need to today I read scripture. It was talking about, how God doesn't like, what is this? In 1 Corinthians 10:4, stay away from idolatry. Pretty much it's just idolizing other deities and gods, that does not speak on, the Lord, the Most High. Let me tell you something. Pretty much. Listen. So 10:18, behold Israel after the flesh, are not they which eat of the sacrifices partakers of the altar? What say I then? That the idol is a thing, or that which is offered in sacrifice to idols is anything. And we're also gonna dive deeper about altars and how actually in multiple different sections in the Bible, God talks about having an altar. And he talks about lighting a candle for what they call it. It's something called, it's called something else. It's not talking to it. It's not as a candle. Uh, okay, so anyway, I think it talks about it all throughout what I'm about to do. So I'm gonna do right now is it talks about lighting a candle, talks about offerings, and it also talks about an altar, all in these. But the main thing in why I even went up in here is the fact that it was talking about why would you consult with somebody to talk to the dead? Yeah, he said, why would you consult with the dead? Isn't my word enough? It got to be a different passage. I'm sorry. Okay, this one is advice for wives and husbands, which is good. We can talk about that another day when we talk about couples and stuff. Well, essentially, it's talking about the dead and all that, and how you shouldn't consult with the dead. And I started thinking to myself, well, goddamn, I've been talking to the dead, and I'm talking about the dead that's still living in flesh, which makes me think I've been living in hell this whole time. I'm stepping this new timeline for me I'm stepping out of hell. Yeah. Because one of the things I say about my hometown is, when somebody that a loved one passes, I can finally just stop holding my breath because they're free, It's like a walking zombie. Like you're dead, your soul's dead here. We're in my hometown. The day that I was born, there was a comet. Wrote it down. March 30th, the comet hit. And then on my birthday, that's when there was the brightest star, the North Star, Polaris North Star. And my entire chart is talking about the polarity of dark and light. My life involves shadow work all throughout my life. All the things that I went through, have gone through, continue to go through, will keep going through, is all part of shadow work and helping others and healing others. And then one of the houses, I forget which one, but it actually talks about me like being the judge of the underworld, which was always insane to me because I do have a connection to Lord Vishnu because of my father. He said that, I think it was like, I forget how many times he had been 5150 mental hospital before he started coming out and saying that he was Lord Vishnu. Lord Vishnu is Osiris. Lord Vishnu, I think the gatekeeper of the dead or something. Igun, the dead stand in waiting. Baby, obviously, the shit that's in this Bible don't apply to me. Because at this point, I could write a few scriptures myself to put up in there. Let me put a book up in there. And what these new age demons look like. And how they maneuver. Let me put the fucking shit. Shit. Go into the Bible. Go to 1 Leela. Go to verse 5. No, what would they do? Chapter 5, verse 51. Y'all. That was pretty heavy. I don't know if I'm gonna post this. I'm not gonna lie to you. The song that just came on is Heat of the Moon, Eliza. Let's start breaking this down. Enough about me. We can do. And we in my again at the bell of the wind. Say I wanna, huh? We are. Okay, the breaking. You are breaking apart. You might not understand it at all. There is not so much to be understood, but the simplicity doesn't mean it is easy to endure. You may worry that you are going too far, that you may not recover or ever come back together again, but what can you do? Can you hold back from the divine love that calls you, that lures you to becoming all that you are, to remembering your divine nature? Well, you could try, but for what purpose? Temporary rest before the storm at best. So take the rest if you need it, then dive into the storm. Let yourself be brokenhearted by the divine so that you can become your truth. Become all that you are meant to be. It is better to have the heart broken so that it grows than to be brokenhearted by thinking that you must protect yourself from love. This oracle brings compassionate guidance that no matter what sadness or anger, despair, frustration you may feel, you are being pulled apart not by dark forces, but by the loving embrace of the divine, as it strips you of that which would keep, sorry, you guys, of that which that would keep you from your divine realization. Let go and break. It is going to be the making of you. Love. Love is a special closeness that sings from the heart, that warms my days and nights, that feels good, that makes me smile, that makes me glad to be alive. And of course, Usher comes on the climax. Okay. Oh, that's 67. Why did I see 7? Okay. So number 7, shifting universes. I don't know, but I'm just going to read it because it popped up. You are blessed with the opportunity to change gears, to change your life, to jump on the fast train. You are invited to fling yourself off the repetitive treadmill way of life and into a dance through nature, to be utterly confused and delighted, to accept the way of divine trust, even with its chaos, the instability that precedes all genuine creativity. So here it is, your get out of jail free card, your opportunity to make a mess and find what you didn't know you were looking for. You're being nudged. If you wish, let yourself go down that strange path opening up before you without knowing what it is, even as you take your next step. Your universe is shifting and stranger. More beautiful words beckon. Worlds beckon. Why not go where you haven't been before? You'll find yourself there and realize you are more than what you once thought you were. This oracle has a message for you. If you are thinking of changing location, jobs, houses, or attitudes, trying something new, especially if it's unusual for you, then the universe is supporting you. God, now is the time to accept what you didn't expect. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Now is the time to accept what you didn't expect. The dream, the taste and touch of you within. Thoughts linger on a sweet caress. You come to me, no sounds distract the night's embrace of innocence. The artist brush across my lips, the palette rich in colors deep, to flow with feelings now renewed and blend as one in breath and hue. Entwine our bodies, bathe in love and weep with longing. Slow release, emotion, song, and soft refrain. Awaken dreams that never cease. Okay, let's get to the next. I'm playing a song. You're My Everything. Robert Glasper, Bilal, and Jasmine Sullivan. He's saying, You're my everything, oh man. We'll see with young Danae. Everything. They're doing runs right now, that's why. Okay, I'm about to sing it to you. Okay? It's You're My Everything. This gonna be my wedding song. Okay? So we got the swan. And again, this is Robert Glasper, Bilal, and Jasmine Sullivan. Goes, love of my life, you are. Everything beautiful to me comes from you. Elevate my senses with your touch. Till you make love, I become something new, like butterflies. I didn't even realize. Presence, I feel like I'm more than I was before you. While I'm still here, here's my refrain. Yeah, that'll breathe my universe. One that I need when loving hurts. Lungs I live, I'll put you first. My everything, you're my everything. And I'll never believe I'd feel this way. Couldn't even conceive, then come again. Love you until I fade away. You're my everything. You're my everything. Over my life, you just save me every time you say my name. And when I'm in your arms, I'm born again. It's like I'm transforming, not a straight same butterflies. At first I didn't even realize. But since I feel like I'm more than I was, boy came while I'm here. Here's my refrain. I live first. Everything, you're my everything. I'm on my day, only for you, just feeling away. You're my everything. Mm. Mm. That's really so beautiful song. Yeah. Okay, The Swan. Gliding with grace, nothing is withheld from this beautiful soul. It can discern what is genuine, authentic, loving, and what is from the ego parading. Even through the most impressive words or gestures, this soul can sense the holding within of a core. Ooh! Even through the most impressive words and gestures, the soul can sense the holding within of a core of fear separation from the divine. With grace, it allows all to be and moves amongst this world with inspiring light and grace. Pair, uh, uh, I'm trying to figure out. Hamza, great swan, the soul that moves the souls of others is reaching to you now. The guru, the teacher, the light, the love that is all. You are blessed by sacred divine relationship with the essence of love itself that adores you and wants only for you to be free. This oracle reaches to you now, indicating that you are held within the grace of a great soul, a teacher of the heart, of the spirit, and there is endless light bestowed upon you for protection. Your path ahead is assured. Soon you will be shifting from hope to a sense of in a oh my god, inevitability in your attainment of the spiritual goals closest to your heart. Be with your practice of love. Through meditation, yoga, kindness, nature, dance, singing, whatever speaks to your heart, and know you are one with the divine. And it's only a matter of time before you realize it. To love from afar, always share our dreams of what will unfold. Okay. Okay. Gifts received. Relax. It's okay to accept what is coming your way now. Gentle your soul, steady your heart. Even the most precious treasure can be received by you. Why not? Are you not built of the same stuff as that treasure, beloved? It's all love after all. That is all that there is. Enjoy, accept, rest in the knowledge that you are being invited into a sanctuary of abundance, peaceful rest, and replenishment now. It's just time. This oracle holds a message for you. The universe is trying to get something to you, more abundance, more love, an answer to a prayer. Sometimes the healing comes in unexpected packages. Sometimes we try so hard to find the answer, exerting so much effort to receive that we make things harder for ourselves than they need to be. So relax, have some fun, be at peace. Everything is working out just fine, and there's a nice surprise coming your way. The wind blows softly through grass, and my open heart love unexpected. none of these. This, obviously, I'm the only energy in here at this point right now, outside of my kids' energy that are resting right now. But I can keep my faith because of my spirited gifts and blessings that I've already received. Unfortunately, it's not translating in the 3D. Ah! Drop! Fall from the fucking sky, bro. Because, like... Okay, Igun, let me look for him. Let's look for Papa. I've been in the city, I'm looking for love, and you like it, you gotta put it down. I'm in the city looking for you, looking for you, like. I'm in the bomb, typing right now. Oh, don't need to think of me by my side. Don't need to on your side now. Okay, Igun. The dead standing and waiting for you to acknowledge and respect them. This card is maybe the most straightforward card in the deck, but also the most encompassing. This deck is a way to connect to your ancestors and what they have to say about your shadow side. But one must not forget to honor, venerate, and serve them in a way that is appropriate for them having your best interests at heart. This card is summoning you to do the work for them to continue feeling appreciated as spirit guides that are constantly assisting you on your path. It is letting you know they are with you, but they are asking you to take this connection more seriously. Do your offerings, speak with them in earnest. Don't be afraid to ask for guidance. For me, I'm just what this translates for me personally, and I'm also going to do 3 cards of this oracle too, since I did the 3 cards for this. What that translates for me personally is just continue to maintain. I did talk to my ancestors today. Confide at the bottom of the deck. All things are good to eat, but not all things are good to say. This is true. But yeah, so I definitely also, as far as all things are good to eat, no. At this time, all things aren't good to eat. Actually, don't fuck with nobody else's shit. Only do your own shit. Let me tell you, because I told you. I already told y'all in the beginning what happened. So no. But yes, be fruitful. Back to the ancestors. So yeah, so I definitely we talk, we're in communication. I love them. I love my ancestors. Oh, I the happiest thing that I could have ever done, the best thing I could have done was have my altar, because I just really, 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 really love serving them. Like I really do. I really love confining in them, telling my secrets, my everything. love them. I appreciate them. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for my ancestors and my spirit guides, and my archangels who've all stepped in. I'm so grateful for God, who I actually really, really needed this message for the breaking. And I needed that message because I'm like, bro, will I even enjoy the shit that's going to be coming in? Because I'm so fucking sad. Like, I'm heartbroken. What you mean, sir? What's going on? Vex. Okay, so let's do confine. Excuse me, y'all. Okay, confide. 3 people can keep a secret. Okay, can you see? 3 people can keep a secret if 2 of them are dead. So taking the time out of one's day to speak on the lives, relationships, and events of those around us manifests consequences, good or bad. This card suggests that in recent you or someone you know may have been involved in gossip. It could be that you were the one spreading it, or that you found that you were the topic of discussion, but the card can be read in 2 ways. I told y'all this is just a tool. And then number 1 is if you find your spirit has been altered to the fact that okay. Hold on. If you find your spirit has been alerted to the fact that you have become the topic of discussion, perhaps take stock of the things you are allowing the outside world to know about you and your personal life. The tiniest hole in a great ship can sink it in a matter of moments. Be quiet. 2, unless you have the ability to possess the minds, hearts, and bodies of those being talked about, it is best to focus on your life, lest you reap the consequences of the seed you planted bearing fruit in your yard. Be quiet. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna be quiet to sacred information. And I'm very like, I don't like to be around a bunch of people. But the bombarding energy that I talked about in the last video, and I tried to make so many videos today with my kids. Oh my God, like I flipped it. Like, I don't know. I'm going to see if I'm able to edit some of the parts out so that you guys can still get the message. But, motherfuckers are literally just hitting me up, just in my energy to figure out what the fuck I'm doing so they can go run back and talk shit. How about mind your fucking business and stay the fuck out of mine, you thieving ass hoe. You energy snatching cunt. Vex. Comparison is a thief of joy. Whether it's comparing material success, perceived spiritual alignment, social popularity, talent, etc., this card suggests that you or someone may fall prey to comparing oneself to others in a way that is not motivational, but instead harmful. While it is not easy to admit to oneself when they feel jealous, it is present when the feeling of sadness or anger rear their heads, and the announcement that others are receiving the good fortune that one may believe they deserve. This can manifest itself as downplaying the good news people share, riding the coattails of yours or a friend's success to claim a piece of the pie, or visibly shutting down when good things happen to others. Jealousy is as common a human emotion as anything else, and ignoring its existence doesn't hide its manifestations in everyday life. This card could be asking, how has the negative emotions that bubble up from comparison manifested in your actions or negative self image? How has comparison affected your relationships? Be honest with you, um, there's like a handful of times that I can remember ever truly being jealous of anybody or really comparing myself. And I find that because I don't do it so often, I do run into people who like to position me in scenarios like that to actually see me being a chaser. And honestly, that's the worst mistake that you can ever motherfucking make because number one, I'm not going to chase you. I'm not doing that. I'm not chasing you. I'm not. I did it one good time for for my kid's father. I chased after him and all that because, we had kids, blah blah blah. And he did some shit and I was like, I will never be this angry over a motherfucker. Nobody will ever be able to get me out of my element in this way ever again. You're just not gonna be able to do it. Not I'll do it for myself, for my children, but no, I don't love nobody else like that much outside my kids. I'm gonna be real with you. Like both my parents can kick rocks. At this point, I don't even want to call them my parents. I just want to call them by their governments. You know what I'm saying? Um, my family, I don't talk to nobody on my family on either side. I really don't. And that's because all these niggas is evil. Like I literally was born into evil. I feel like I was conceived into evil. I believe the duality of my life is really showing up right now. Like even the motherfuckers who is supposed to be light workers was not living in the light. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Because how the fuck my dad, a light worker, was even getting entangled with my motherfucking mom. But I also get it. I get it. Cause I got entangled with my baby dad. Illusions casted. So there you go. Also, yeah, the Vex, a lot of hating energy is happening going on in my energy right now. Like, bitch. And it's crazy because it's just like you actually just don't have to deal with me. Cause I ain't gonna chase after you. Right? So it's actually not, I don't make it hard for people to leave. You wanna go? Go. The fuck? I know, like, I always knew what I always provided. My thing is better and it's more beneficial and it makes your heart feel so much more whole when you show up for the people that you love. For me, at least, you know, I think a lot of people conceive, like, misunderstand my gentleness and my kindness, and they think I'm trying to use that as leverage to get things that I want. And honestly, that couldn't be farther from the truth because honestly, I truly believe in bootstrapping and getting all my shit on my own. You know what I'm saying? And if I have to, like, if I need help, I absolutely have to ask for help. There's no lengths that I will go to make shit happen. Perfect example, I went into labor with my daughter while I was working, running my business. I popped her ass out. I told the doctors discharge me. They discharged me the next fucking morning. I was working. I was working. And when the parents were felt uncomfortable and they're like, I don't know, like you should at least like just go on maternity leave at least 2 weeks. I would feel comfortable bringing the kids for those 2 weeks. that some of the parents refuse to bring their kid because they're just like, girl, like spend time with your fucking baby. I was outside posting flyers everywhere. Baby fresh out my coochie. People was like, oh, how old is your daughter? I said, I had just had her yesterday morning at 10:31. She's fresh out. And they're like, you're standing? Y'all outside? What are you doing? I gotta put these flyers at my business. You know anybody who needs a daycare? Who needs a child care provider? They just charged me the next morning. I think it was 11 a.m. Went to the house, changed my clothes, took a shower, changed my fucking clothes, wrapped my daughter up, left Idris with their daddy, hit that motherfucking street. Didn't call me not once. Asked me if I was okay, if the baby was okay, if you hungry. Hey, where you at? I can meet you, make sure that everything is good. What's going on with my daughter? No. I was doing my motherfucking thing. I don't care. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm very self-sufficient. I've always been on my own. So it's just like now as an adult, people see me, they don't understand. And then they think that I'm not like, I can't defend myself. I can't like, I don't think you understand, bitch. Like if shit, like when I get angry, it's about to really pop the fuck off up in here. I don't think you understand. But keep playing if you want to. And now these motherfuckers ain't got their ringer on. None of that. Bitch, I should beat your motherfucking door down. I don't give a motherfuck how big your back is, bitch. I don't care how evil the fuck you think you are. You spent this whole time pretending that you wasn't a fake ass, two-faced ass bitch. But when I am face to face, you can't. You can't. Any motherfucker who has to hide to orchestrate some shit behind your back ain't a motherfucker who is strong enough to really fight you. Like the fuck? I don't care. I don't care about being liked. I don't care about being validated by anybody else. I don't care about being enjoyed. I don't care about being in comfort with anybody else. I don't care that shit is easier. I wouldn't fucking just go and live with somebody just because rent is cheaper. I wouldn't go and fuck with somebody's heart just because I know I can take advantage of that. I'm not going, I don't care. I don't. That's not how I operate. I don't care about that. I'm that bitch because I know I'm that bitch. I'm a brilliant ass motherfucker. I'm a complicated, brilliant ass motherfucker. And I always will be. And I'm that on my own without any manipulation, without sitting there forcing anybody's hand, without trying to convince somebody else to do something that I want them to do. You will never get that out of me. I'm not going to manipulate anybody else's destiny, their will, whatever. I am not God. I'm not doing that. So when people they sit there and try to sit there and say that I'm doing witchcraft and I'm not really of God and I'm not really living in the essence of God and I'm not really trying to change and I am not really I didn't really step in my repentance and ask for God to forgive me for my sins, that I didn't forgive myself and the people out that hurt me and continue to hurt me and won't fucking stop and keep doing witchcraft and keep doing juju and all that stupid ass spells that don't fucking work, because now I can see you guys losing your fucking mind because I'm trying to figure out why am I so up in arms and obsessed over a motherfucker, because that's not even in my energy. Whole time you're sending out intentions And I just don't have it in me to do that. I tried to do one fucking reversal and I was like, this is lame. Hey, the way that I be fucking praying in this Bible, huh? I know why motherfuckers don't want me to pray. I won't know why people want me to feel shame. So much shame that I can't forgive myself when I ask God for forgiveness. And he said that as long as you're obedient, you're forgiven. As long as you don't have no hate in your heart, you're forgiven. As long as you forgive those who have done evil onto you, you are forgiven. You think I'm up in here constantly asking God for forgiveness? Because I'm ashamed of what I had to go through and the person I had to become to get to where I'm at now? No, bitch, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I will do a refresher prayer, dust off the fucking cobwebs once a month, like how when I fucking do my money ritual. But bitch, I am not motherfucking up in here so dwelling in shame and so insecure about all the shit that I had to go through to get to be the bitch that I am today, i.e., fucking being repeatedly raped, i.e., being a prostitute. I could dress it up and say I was an escort because I was getting paid more than $120 a fuck, but that's just the reality of it. It was prostitution. Hmm? I can say that I was in a fucking strip club and I literally was like, I much rather fucking be a prostitute instead of panhandling in a fucking thing and have to share my whole money with 5 different motherfuckers before I get out of the club. Out of courtesy, not out of work. You want me to took the DJ and I had to pop my cute, fresh ass, waxed ass pussy on somebody's face? You got me fucked up. I only lasted 4 nights and I was fucking out of there. Made an ad, and the first 2 months I made an ad, I did lingerie chef cooking because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I was a renegade. And at the time, nobody that was around me, all the hoes that was really hoeing, pretending like they wasn't hoeing, wouldn't really put me up on game. But see, I'm a perfectionist. So I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna ask questions. I'm gonna figure it out, and then I'm gonna make those same bitches who what? What's this book say? What did the book say? Huh? They sometimes claimed it was out of modesty, but I could see perfectly well that amongst themselves they had no modesty. I had bitches fucking pump faking, trying to make me feel bad because I had to go sell a little bit of pussy because they want to sit there and act like they're so fucking modest and holier than thou. Got a whole nigga at home and sucking somebody else's dick and not getting paid for it. But I should be ashamed. Ashamed of what? That I'll get it by any fucking means necessary? For the people that I love? And there's no glory in that. You know what I'm saying? I know we like to glamorize it. I know when I was in it, to make myself feel empowered, I glamorized it too. I'm not even going to sit here and stand in here and act like I'm just I'm just so past that. The reality is, it sharpened my tools. It let me be able to see the facade in people and point it out. The only thing is, I truly love to see what people would rather do versus what I tell them I want them to do. or try to get them to do. I ain't into that. You here because you want to be here. You're around me because you want to be around me. Any motherfucker who has ever been around me is because they took their rabbit ass and inserted themselves into my energy. Ain't nobody, a best friend, a nigga, nothing. No. And it's been like that because people have always used my intuition and my inner knowing against me. Used it as a weakness. So it's not about ego. It's not, oh, they need to hit me up. No, it's really because you're here because you wanted to be here. So anything you do in the presence of being being in my fucking presence, that's freedom of will, bitch. That leads me to believe that that was your entire motive from beginning to end. You spend your time kidding yourself that you know things. And you're using me, who doesn't know a thing, to convince yourself of your superiority. Bitch, you ain't got no power. None of y'all ain't got no power. And that's like this is my shadow self really talking right now, because honestly, I'm really fed up. I'm not moving in anger. I'm not moving in resentment. I really do have like full force faith. Like, y'all niggas are gonna get dealt with. Like, I'm truly not worried. And no, you're not gonna shut me the fuck up. Like, I'm truly not worried. Truly not worried. I'm truly not worried. I'm truly not motherfucking worried. You know why I'm not worried? Because you had to come back around, get into my energy, see what I was doing so that you can counteract what I was doing, bitch. You had to watch me so that you can deceive me. Meanwhile, I could just read you, bitch. And I'm not even tapping into your energy because, of course, I truly do not believe in enforcing your like, I don't believe in doing like readings or tapping into other people's energies without their permission. I think that's so disrespectful. I think that is so trashy. I think that's fucking disgusting. You should never just tap into anybody's energy without their permission. You should never pray over anybody without their permission. You should never do none of that shit. You have no fucking right or authority to do no wicked ass shit like that. That's sorcery. I'm talking about myself right here. Then you such a hater bugaboo bitch that you are in my energy. I've been watching, I've been waiting all night long. Now just playing my song. Only one. And you know. And it's just like, people do things and they think that because you don't retaliate, it's literally because you're scared. I literally don't have, like, oh my God, bitch. Like, once my baby dad pulled out a gun and tried to kill me, and I had to leave without my kids, and I always said that I would never leave my kids behind, but the operator told me no. The operator told me verbatim, how you gonna get your kids if you're dead? You got to get to safety. When that day happened, that's when the fear started to dwindle out. Hmm? Hmm? When I found out he was doing identity fraud with me and my kids' social security numbers, the fear passed me. 2022 on Thanksgiving, when y'all orchestrated that entire fake ass gun incident with all these niggas, and me and my kids was fear, scared in the room, with your kids too. Because that's when this shit really did start. This should start October 12th, 2022. Think about that. 3 weeks before the actual. So, you guys, there's an incident that happened. A big incident. Where somebody should, a criminal case should have been had. And nothing came of it. There's an incident that didn't turn to nothing because everybody was involved except for 3 people. Everybody knew each other. And I actually got downloads of this. Actually, I got downloads of this in February, actually. I got them in my notes right now, actually. And it actually didn't correlate because it didn't make no sense. But it was verified when my property management tried to pull a stunt a few weeks ago. And when I was talking to her, I caught her. She was putting an anointing oil on her. So, people, you're going to notice certain things. Either they're just going to look at you, try to make you seem crazy. They're going to start praying. It's like mimicking what you're doing, but they're doing witchcraft and shit and all this shit. But honestly, it's kind of crazy, like how all this stuff is going down. But I literally now, like this is how dumb they are. They did all this whole illegal shit, but like when they hacked into my Apple ID and my Gmail and stuff, they like Apple aired a photo to my phone with evidence. And it's like, I feel like people think I'm quiet because I'm scared, but it's like, I'm quiet because it's like, bitch, do something else. Do something else. How much money has been spent orchestrating my death? How many different people you gotta tell the same tired ass lies to get them to come against me? And that's for my mama. And what's interesting, it's so funny, it's like these downloads are so accurate that I've been these channel messages I be getting, they're so motherfucking accurate, and they're so off the motherfucking charts because these motherfuckers are off the charts that motherfuckers can't believe it unless I pop out some fucking tarot cards. Because truly, like literally, I do not need these fucking tarot cards. I'm not even reading the tarot cards right now. Niggas literally think they're slick by coming into my energy, trying to watch me. You think, oh, hey, let me come over. I want to come over. Everybody's been trying to come into my house. I want to come over. I want to get in. I want to come over. You really think it's smart to come into a psychic's house where she meditates and I'm not, and you think that I'm not going to be able to just know exactly what you're doing? Whole time, Igun is like, the dead is waiting, bro. They're not telling me that they're waiting on me to do any no, but they're being like, bro, so can we come out and play or what? They're waiting. They're waiting for me to just be like, go ahead. But see, a bitch got heart, and I'm just gonna alchemize it. I'm just gonna alchemize all the energy that you're giving me. I have been. That's why y'all shit not working. When I sent it, when I was like, I did that candle, I sent it back. I was like, I don't like this. Like, I feel like I just gave them my energy. So whenever I feel like, somebody sending something, I literally just use my consecrated salt and my holy water, throw that bitch on the candle and burn it, bitch. And I tell my ancestors, we got some more energy, y'all, to alchemize. Bitch, the fuck? I ain't sending you no energy. No. Mm-mm. Do not send that energy back, bro. Do not alchemize it. They're gonna be so fucking confused. They're gonna be like, what the fuck? Why does this bitch skin look brighter? Didn't you say you did? What was that spell you said you did? You sure that shit that shit that be working? How much you said them tickets cost for us to go to Haiti? You think they could ship us some shit in the jar? Whole time. Because I fucking love farming and shit. I know how to can meat. So when you guys do those jars, I make my own jar. And that jar is not for you, baby. Yeah, I'm ready to my altar. We got more energy, y'all. I haven't slept in 2 days, y'all. That means somebody put some shit on us. We got some more energy. Pop out 25 pounds lighter. Didn't even work out, bitch. Didn't work out. I just said, hey, y'all, I'm ready to lose some weight for this summer. Y'all thought y'all was gonna put me in a motherfucking jar and just alchemize that shit. We're not the same. We'll never be. And that's what I'm saying. And that's really why motherfuckers don't like me. Fucking with my money and all that. Oh, da 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 da. Bitch went to property management. One of the other property because she don't like me too. My Chase bank statements. Deposited $400. Withdrew 5 something. Then when I came into the office, got called talking about, hey, I got some very important documents for you, and I don't want to leave them on your door. Even though they always leave shit on my door, taped in an envelope, right? They're very, very important. I get down there. She's giving me my Chase bank statements. The same statements from the accounts that have fraudulent activity in. Huh. And it's just like, it's crazy because people put that type of power in my hands because they hate me that much. You put so much power in my hands because you hate me so much that I'm literally sitting here in silence because I'm just like, okay, they just racking up more shit, more evidence. All right, I'll just sit on it. Get to it when I feel like it. Let me go do a reading. Like, I don't give a fuck. Let me go cook something. I'm gonna ask my turn. You don't like me because, let's be real, you don't like me because you already know that I'm more aligned with your nigga than you are with your nigga. But I don't want your nigga. But you feel threatened because I don't want your nigga, not because you're not aligned with your nigga. Ain't that crazy? Instead of making sure you are in alignment with your man, you feel ways because I'm more aligned with your man. I'm not even looking at him. Girl, it ain't never been that serious over anybody else's dude or dude in general. I'm grown, okay? And I know I'm really speaking through with my shadow self because I just feel like, you know, I'm so gracious. I allow people to shut up, blah, 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 how they want, da, 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 da. Choices, their own, which is true. You know, I spent my whole life people taking my choices from me, you know, in multiple ways, you know what I'm saying? Or just making me feel like me making my own choices, you know, I shouldn't be able to make my own choices. I shouldn't have autonomy over my own body and my life. So, or how somebody would show up for me. Like, no, you shouldn't be able to do that. Okay, well, fuck you then. Great, nobody worry about you. So yeah, that's where I'm at. And that's truly where I'm at. Like, I don't like, whew, I just want to get out of this energy because I'm really just focused on my future. Like, I'm looking into forward. I'm not looking back. But it's like everybody want to be like, oh, it's like, girl, be happy that I'm leaving it to God. Actually, no, you shouldn't. God's gonna whoop your ass. It's coming. Let's do some self reflect. Oh, let's break. I guess we could break this down. You know why I haven't been breaking down these is actually because I don't know where I put the booklet. That's why. Because I be sorry, y'all. Mm. The writers. And honestly, you guys know I like to read. I mean, this is all gonna say what I just said, but we can break it down. I like reading these because I'm trying to study and get them in my brain anyway to reading. Okay, so we have Knight of Wands. The key meaning is passion, motivation, mover, shaker, enthusiasm, fire, phallic energy, lust, action. In a general reading, this fiery fellow is bound to add some real heat and action when he shows up in a tarot reading. The Knight of Wands is all about pursuing the dream with vigor and enthusiasm. Move forward with confidence towards your goals. This is a time for focus and swift action. The energy is also sexy and very phallic, a sign that your lust is about to get awakened in a big way. Ready for some steamy nights? It's so on Shady Adventure Time. Oh, okay. I mean, knowing what that means, I'm really not trying to operate in lust. I'm actually stepping away out of lust and lustful energy. My laptop's about to die, so I definitely gonna do a part two. But yeah, so you're looking good. That's why motherfuckers are vexed. I'm looking good, as I said. Am I going to entertain the lust? Hell no. I ain't entertaining no nigga who's coming through with lust. Well, no. You see? You see? I get just a little bit tired. I'm talking about I might. Well, no, you're not. Mm-mm. Then we got Five of Wands. I'm gonna do the meanings and then I'm gonna just tell you what is all this is telling me. Oh, am I from my action? Uh-huh. Competition, fight, game, opposition, conflict, aggression, change, power struggle, rivalry, assertiveness, dog eat dog, bullies. Yeah. Yeah. Be aware of competition, but don't be afraid of it. Power struggles may be brewing. Opposition to ideals, a spirited debate or match is good for the soul and will prevent complacency. Jump into it and give it your all. Real true players welcome a good bout and never shy away from it. Get in the game and show them who the real boss is. Kick ass and take names. taking on a bunch of punk ass bullies. There you go. They're not really bullies because they're hiding right now. They like to think that they're bullies, but they're not. What they say? Who was it that said I eat bitches like you for breakfast or some shit? Pretty much, bitch. I don't take you seriously. And it's just like, you don't have nothing better to do. Okay, so we got 8 of Pentacles. Excuse me, y'all. Apprentice, skill, hard work, productive, workaholic. The 8 of Pentacles is all about working hard and enjoying it. It's also the card of apprenticeship. When this card shows up in your reading, you may be engaging in learning new skills or working your tail end off. Although this is all about hard work, there is satisfaction. Prolific. Rewards for a job well done, creating a major body of work, happily employed, continuous effort, grinding, focus on the job at hand. Okay, so you know what's so funny about this? Instantly. So a part of the deception for some people is you lost your job, right? What's so funny is like people are like, they ain't got a job, but it's like, okay, so like you prevented me from having to go to work, so now I could just focus on my work. Because it's really like you're really the dumbest bitch alive. Just the dumbest bitch. And I'm not just speaking to one person. Like it's a group of people doing this. It's just like y'all are like literally so like it's not clever if it's behind the person's back. It's only clever when you're in front of their face doing whatever the fuck you want. If I ever dogged anybody else, if I ever dogged somebody out, it was in their face. It was aggressive. It was, I'm not that type of stupid bitch, but you know. The Page of Pentacles is an indicator of new financial opportunities. This can be a rise, promotion, or a new job. It can also indicate the beginning of a new venture, a new way to make money, or good news about your financial situation. Now is the time to plant your seeds if you are willing to invest time and energy. Right, bitch. Dumbest bitches alive. Thanks. This is definitely like a personal read. My own personal reading, all my problems. But somebody resonates with it. That's why I'm being compelled to tell it like this, where I'm mostly talking and doing less card pulling. Because honestly, like, you know, like This is like haters on steroids. And it's like overkill because it's like I'm actually hella humble. So it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You know? It's like, why would you do that? That's pretty fucking dumb. How do you do that one thing and not think about all these other things that will get you caught up? And then I'm going to find the one thing that you hid because you didn't even bother to be thorough enough to cover your ass. And I'm just looking at it because it's just like, bitch, you can't even be a fake bitch, right? None of these people. Like, do it right. Do it right. Or go home. Fuck. Important news may be coming your way. Prepare to hear the truth. If you're seeking the facts in any situation, stand strong, blah, 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 blah. Like, y'all too pussy. Way too pussy to do that. Let's be real. The cards that I'm pulling are the same fucking cards that all these tarot card readers are saying. And my logic is this as well too. And I'm sorry, I told you tonight is a reading from my shadow side. Like you are getting my shadow side, okay? Because like bro, like I cried all day today in private, but like bitch, like this is retarded. And there's no motive. Truly. Okay, my shit died. Well, anyway, moving along. Obviously, calmer waters. I can keep pulling until my fucking laptop dies. I don't care. You guys wanna Seven of Wands? I forget what that means, but yeah, like working. I think it's Seven of Wands. I forget, but this person is definitely working. Actually, let me go ahead and put that back. The bottom of the card is the Lovers. So for me, how this is translating is you're not gonna have to do all this hard work on your own anymore. Okay. Soon. That's another thing. Like, where's the man? You said the man is coming. There's somebody that's coming. Let's do self-reflection, since obviously this reading is also for me. What's my most toxic trait I can admit to? Where do I think it stems from? Not giving a fuck. And what I mean by that is like, once I realize you're a dumbass, bro, I'm gonna be like so disrespectfully, like, I'm gonna be so disrespectful. And what I mean by that is just like, I'm like, once I realize you're a dumbass, you're like, me treating you like a dumbass is really gonna give, like, then you will fucking have a reason to feel some way. Because I'm like, you sure about that? That doesn't make any sense. That's dumb as shit. Why would they do that? And then what makes it even better, when it's the person that's in front of your face and they think that you don't know that it's them. And so now you're just talking shit. And I'm thinking, why? So they're pointing the finger of somebody else, right? Like, oh, it's that person. Like, because I said in the beginning, like, doing shit, hiding your hand, right? They're hiding their hand. But I'm talking so much shit. Like, I'm like, bro, like, this bitch is dumb as fuck. Like, why would she even think to do that? Like, she's a fucking idiot, bro. Doesn't make any motherfucking sense. The weakest link. The weakest link. And it's just like, yes, you're doing evil shit, right? I like, oh, how can you talk shit, bitch, when you're in all this shit, niggas doing all this shit? It's just funny because it's like, it's ha-ha until it's me laughing. It's a ha-ha until I start laughing. Then shit not gonna be no funny no more. And it's just like, damn, I really fucked with you. Like, I really did fuck with you. Queen of Swords. Like, right. Like, bitch. Queen of Swords? What my most toxic trait I can admit to? Where do I think it stems from? Because I know I'm the Queen of Swords, bitch. I know. So I did my own personal spread, and then I have a tarot card deck where it's like you get to talk to the. It's like talk to the dead. Tarot cards. And pretty much the images was showing, and I think I should probably pull some out of that. Pretty much the images were showing that, okay, the devil was in reverse for the writer's deck, but the devil on this one was like, it was like a shapeshift, right? And at the end was the Empress at the very end, which that image looked fucking crazy. The Fool. I'm a Queen of Swords. You're the Fool, bitch. The Fool. But yeah, so pretty much it was the Empress, which translated to me without even reading the book, because the image is so good. The images on there are so good. Which translated to me was like, you damned yourself to hell putting me in that devil energy. Because I'm not the devil. That's why at first it came out in reverse. But it came back out again to let me know that you try to put me in that energy and put yourself in that. So the Fool. And how I'm interpreting the Fool now, they talk about in tarot the Fool's journey, right? Which is pretty much the alchemist or whatever. But I don't really think that really makes much of good sense. Now, I'm also going to, it's not that it doesn't make much good sense, but when I translate it biblically on the things that they say that you should not do, right? Something tried to come out and then I put it right back in, which means somebody is trying some shit and gets rejected immediately. It was a good idea. It was a bad idea. Open, close. You thought it was going to be something quick, and also mimicking energy also. Mimicking energy. And what I mean by that is like you over here pretending like oh, okay, maybe I'm not supposed to say that because it's not trying to let me come. But yeah, the Fool. Well, so look, on a biblical stance, Igun, the dead stand in waiting. Now, in the Bible, it does speak that you can honor your ancestors, but you cannot idolize them. But you can honor your elders and then people have passed. But you cannot, there's no point of you going to, I forget what they called them, but like somebody who conjures up the dead, because they will essentially like, that's a snatching your anointing away. So if you do something like that, because you should only be listening to the word of the Lord, right? And this is a biblical version, which means that this actually, I don't know if I would, if we would count as that, because I'm doing things in the name of God, and these cards are, yeah, okay. So I will get more info on this part, but this is where we're going to go back. So yes, waiting on the dead. You're not really supposed to be talking to the dead like that. And when I hear don't be talking to the dead, I'm hearing don't be talking to the soulless, because there's this distinct difference with talking to the dead. Knight of Pentacles, there's a distinct difference of talking to the dead, because your ancestors are dead, they're passed on, but they're considered of light energy, right? But the dead is like the soul. That's why they say, oh, they passed on, they passed over. They don't just say dead, because you are never truly dead. You just transfer, you know? But there are dead souls. So that's why you shouldn't talk to the dead souls. But as I said, it truly don't really apply to me too much, because as I said, I can write my own shit. Put me in the book, yeah. Okay. And honestly, in the times that we're in now, we have to redefine, reread scripture, interpret it ourselves, but also interpret it through the lens of God, and make sure you pray for God to confirm these things for you. Like, this is confirmation for me, and this should be confirmation for anybody else. So anyway, you shouldn't be talking to the dead in a biblical sense. Confine, that's cool. God does talk about not letting your left hand know what your right hand is doing. So there you go. And then vexing. Vexing is a sin that sends you straight to jealousy, hatred, and all that, hate in your heart. You will not gain from forgiveness from God. You cannot ask for forgiveness and still have hate in your heart. You just can't. It's just not going. It's just it. It can't happen, because that's not your job. That's just not your job. That's not your job. What's another thing? The fool in the Bible, calling somebody. Calling somebody a fool in the Bible sends you straight to hell. It's sinning, because who the fuck are you to say that? So in that sense is, with the sun out on the edge, the dog is white, and you got a white flower, which means they're making an offering. You're looking up. You're making an offering. Baby, I didn't call you a fool. God did. That's it. I didn't call you a fool. God did. I didn't do that. Sorry. I did not call you a fool. God did. Knight of Pentacles, you already know what that is. And Queen of Swords, the handout. Baby, I served you up to him. All that playing you was doing. What they say, why the fools fall in love? I don't know, because I ain't in love. It's always funny when you okay, that's done. Let's get into here because I definitely thoroughly enjoyed seeing these. I thought that was interesting. I don't know if this, but my shit's about to die soon. Okay, this is good. But yeah, Queen of Swords, the Fool, Knight of Pentacles. You know, what's my most toxic trait I can admit to? All right, God, tell us what you want us to know. Come on, let it out. What else? Is there anything else that we need to know tonight that's pressing? What is it that we need to know? Ooh, da-da-da. Get your ass up out of here. Stay prayed up, y'all. Stay prayed up. I'm getting so restless right now. I'm getting so restless. Somebody hit me up and was like, do you miss me? Oh, I think I do. I think so. Oh, I don't think there's any messages that that needs to come out. I think we're damn near done. I think we are damn near done. I'm gonna definitely edit these lives down a little bit, but I'm gonna post them. But I prefer to do like my more structured. Ooh, we got wands in reverse. 8 of Wands in reverse. Whoo, Lord Jesus. Okay, so we got the deck upside down. So 8 of Wands. Again, working on something. Stay working on your shit. Don't worry about it. Like, these motherfuckers, like, literally are scared because of the shit that they did. Like, just keep minding your fucking business. And if they keep doing more shit, like, I mean, honestly, boundaries without consequences, what we talked about, boundaries without consequences, just a suggestion. So there are consequences, but keep it up, bitch. I mean, hey, don't think you got away with anything. Because this is the thing. This is something that has been a continuum for 2 years. That's just happening. So for a lot of people, this shit has been there's been so many things that have been hitting. So it's just kind of like, okay. So nothing else wants to come out? A lot of things are happening, they're coming up, and like, move on. Definitely move on, do your thing, but like, definitely get the law involved. Let me tell you something. If it's not for nothing else, it's to use these motherfuckers as an example. It's so that if anybody else thinks that they're gonna fuck with you, you be like, are you sure? Because I'm gullible. Bitch, snitches get stitches my asshole. Bitch, my asshole. I don't give a fuck. I'm calling the police immediately. Like, 100%. Are you kidding? I'm calling the police. What the fuck did you think was going to happen? You thought I was gonna go call? You think I'm scared because you say you got this and you got that? Girl, please. The fuck? Nigga, please. The fuck? Okay. Wands. 9 of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So look. So let me take a look at some of this. 8 of Wands is cool. Ooh, there's a lot of people on here. 9 of Wands. The Walking Dead, bitch. Y'all all about to get found out. What they say? I've been feeling like people have been like stealing my mail now. Like, I know I'm not getting all my mail. I know that. I feel like somebody got an extra key. A third key. There's a third key. Because I got 2 of them. There's a third. It's the master. It's the master key. Mm-hmm. And Wheel of Fortune. Light or dark. My yin yang. And then there's a butterfly. Butterfly on both sides. But also like, yeah. There's crosses on both sides. Oh shit, that's me against my mama. Bunk ass bitch. Look, God didn't say you can't feel away. He just said don't send out no intentions that way. He said forgive. And he already know how hard it is, and he already know what niggas is doing. So, confirmation. Just guess the fuck what. That one right there definitely on me fucked up. Yeah, I'm done. I'm about to die.